So, I finally got a bot running that actually seems to be doing okay. It's taken me a while. It's taken a lot of data logging and research and watching this market, but we got it. Here's some trades. There's 6-hour ticks. Let's go down to 1 hour here. But I'll go to the 1 minute in a second. Just to give you an overview of the distribution of the trades. And you can see it's a lot thicker over here. It's because I changed some settings around this point, I guess. I was tired of seeing all these really, just all the way down, just buy. I was tired of that. I wanted to figure out how to prevent that from happening. It still happens a little bit, but definitely not as bad. Anyway, let's check this out at the 1 minute scale. So I guess the last thing it did was buy here. So it's trading off of, actually of the two indicators. It's trading off of the Bollinger Bands at 3 different levels. So we have tick levels at 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 1 hour. And I calculate, well, let's bring up the code. So we have 1 minute tick, 5 minute tick, and 1 hour tick. Meaning I have my API here where I'm logging all this. I'm serving up, like if you ask for 100 minutes, it'll give you 100 open, low, close, high, open, low, high, close, something like that. It gives you 100 ticks of that, and this function takes the close price of each one and gives the close prices for each minute. This one does a little thing where he grabs every 5 minutes from that thing, gets you 5 minute close prices, and here I request hours ticks, and it gives you the close prices of the last 80 hours. Then here it says get limits. So all that does is here it is up here. Takes the prices, and this is deviation multiplier. So 3, 2.5, and 1.8. So wait, where are we? Oh, here it is. Deviation multiplier. The prices get turned into numpy array. There's a library called Technical Analysis Library, TALib. It has built-in Bollinger Band function. Takes us whatever prices I feed it. Time period 14 ticks. The deviation multiplier, normally it's 2 standard deviations above and below the band, or above and below the simple moving average, which is that dotted line. So standard deviation is just a calculation that says how much the data set varies. So a standard deviation of a data set made up of, say, like 14 ones is 0 because there's no deviation. If you have 13 ones and a 2 in there, you're gonna have a little bit of a deviation. You can look up exactly how that works. Or if you have 1, 100, 200, 600, 3, 18, negative 128, you're gonna have a huge standard deviation. See, that's what happens here. You have this dotted line, the simple moving average. But when things started going crazy here, pop, standard deviation shot up here. And they add and subtract it from the moving average. So the space between here, wait, let's see. So spaces between here and here, and here and here, are equidistant from the moving average. And I guess when the prices start crossing above this band, they say it's overbought and it's ready to turn down. And I found, yeah, it's actually a pretty good indicator. So I decided to do that. But let's go back here. Well, let's go back to our 5-minute scale. There we go. You can see it was buying a ton, or selling a ton when it was moving up and down. So anyway, around here I was doing more tests, and I don't know. This is I don't know if this is I invented this indicator. I bet I could start claiming it. I don't know. But I'm surprised more people well, I haven't read that much on technical analysis, but I'm surprised that I haven't read anyone using like discrete derivatives, just calculating the slope, you know, at the end here, or even figuring out like using the derivative of these curves. So anyway, I used NumPy gradient function to calculate the derivative of the exponential moving average. So, and then I set, here we go, right here. That's what this variable stands for. Derivative of the exponential moving average of 1 minute. Absolute value of it. And if it's less than 0.25, then we have the ability to make trades on the 1 minute scale, which is only trading 0.02 Bitcoin. The 5-minute scale it's 0.04, and the 1 hour scale it's 0.2. So yeah, if that makes sense. So if you look at derivatives, since it's calculating the slope, you'd say this is positive, 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 and then it starts evening out here, and it should be around 0 right at the top, because it's at the minima and maxima of functions. Derivatives become 0. Alright. Well, 11-minute video on my bot. Alright, I'm done. I'll talk to you later. Bye.